Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion, and we're into the dungeon. The first dungeon of Draxx in a long time. And I'm pretty sure that this is going to be an absolute stinker. I do kind of have a look and see around and see what games get really bad reviews and stuff as well. But this one's kind of notorious. And let's just listen to that squealy, horrible noise. I mean, this is supposed to be a PlayStation game, but it's got the soundtrack of like the Super Nintendo or the Mega Drive or something. It's like they haven't even updated the sound to be CD quality. It's just really bizarre, but we'll go into that later. It's a 3-button game. Three buttons on an 8-button pad is just stupid. Anyway, we'll go on to that in a minute. We'll keep the difficulty on medium. You see, there's not a lot of options either. Maybe that's something else I need to start going over with games, is the options that they have in there available to the player. Because obviously, you know, it's nice to see what kind of things the developers have put in place for the player to have fun. And what the hell is that? Okay, so Batman and Robin spinning around, pirouetting for some reason, which we can't quite work out. Anyway, oh dear, just from that I'm not having good vibes. So let's see how we get on, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah. So this was never an arcade game, just to be clear. This was a game that Acclaim put together, or Iguana Software as they otherwise, and it was released by Acclaim, published by. But Iguana Software did the actual game design and stuff like that. So for one, it's one of those perspective games where as you go up the screen, your character gets smaller, and as you come back towards the player, your character gets bigger. And oh my, what's this? Go Power Rangers? What the hell's going on? I just oh, what have I let myself in for? Yeah, I mean, it's good really, because I get to play these games so you don't have to. I mean, that's one of the things, isn't it? But oh, this is bad. It's like well, I don't know what it's like actually. I mean, it's like it's kind of like Pit Fighter and WWF WrestleMania had a baby. That's a horrific thought, isn't it? Anyway, oh, now I'm really tiny. What the hell's going on? Okay. Let's have a look at it from a graphical perspective. Well, it's supposed to be digitized, isn't it? You know, the characters are supposed to be digitized, the bad guys are supposed to be digitized in the sort of ilk of Mortal Kombat. But they've royally screwed it up. I don't actually... there's a lot going on the screen. There's a lot going on. And it doesn't make much sense as to what is going on. And, oh dear. So, yeah, it's quite busy on the screen for a start. It doesn't help that the animations are really shoddy. Very, very jerky animations, actually. And it just, I don't know, for a Batman game, you'd expect more, I think. You know, Batman Returns on the Super Nintendo. That's how you do a Batman game. Oh, yes. Now, that was class. That was pure class. Love that game to pieces. It's like that's trying... It's like this game's trying to give elements of that game, like throwing the bad guys towards the screen and stuff like that. But it's not done in a very good way. All these little damage multipliers going on underneath the characters, but it's not doing a lot. This really reminds me of WWF In Your House, if I'm quite honest with you. It's more like that, with all the sort of bouncing power-ups. I mean, you don't really need to be told they're power-ups. You just go and collect what's on the screen, surely. And what's this power-up business about? I mean, it doesn't seem to actually do anything other than... Well, I'm flashing now, which is... I mean, this is awful, guys. And if any of you say otherwise, shame on you. Really? I mean, I just don't understand. You've got a franchise as big as Batman. Yes, Batman Forever wasn't a great movie, but it was alright. But there's no need to echo that with a game that's utter tripe. It just doesn't make sense. As you can see, the animations are really bad. The perspective thing doesn't work very well either. There just seems to be a really big inconsistency with the size of the character. You come to the forefront of the screen, and he's massive, and then you go like literally a step backwards, and you shrink. I mean, look. So yeah, there we go. They haven't even made an effort with the motion capture, have they? I mean, it doesn't even look remotely good. You know, there was an arcade game for Batman, and it has been reviewed on this channel, so go and have a look. But there is an actual Batman arcade game. It was done in like '89 or something, and that's how you do a Batman arcade game. What the? I mean, I don't even know what's going on here. I don't know. There's too much going on the screen. The animations are really bad. The character design is awful. And then Batman just does this. I mean, what? I don't even know. The controls are, well, simple, I suppose would be the word to use. You can jump, you can punch, and you can kick. And if you hold down punch and kick together, you can block, but it doesn't seem to do a lot. A lot of this is trial and error as well. And you get these power-ups, and they don't seem to do anything other than just make your character look like they're doing a power-up. Other than that, I really haven't noticed much of a difference in the gameplay. It is just pure, awful, horrible, and evil. Hence why it's being dropped into that vault of lost souls known as the Dungeon of Draxx. Sound is atrocious as well. You've got absolutely no kind of decent sound effects going on here. There's no nice soundtrack going on either. They could have had the Batman Forever theme tune playing or something like that, which would have at least given it a bit more credibility. But this is absolutely shameful. Why would you do this to a franchise like Batman? No, you just don't do it. Shame on you, Acclaim. This is pants. And that's saying it politely. Oh yeah, double KO. Brilliant. So all these damage multipliers, and they still get up. It's just, you know, I don't understand. The collision detection is really ropey as well. So... I don't know. I mean, I'm coming up to what, 8 minutes of this already, and I just don't know how I'm still actually doing this. I'm literally going to be trying to push for that 15-minute mark, but my God, it's hard work getting there. Playability wise, well, nope. No. It really is poo. And if you think by looking at this this review and thinking, oh, I quite like the look of this, then go and get some help. Go and get yourself some psychiatric help. It's awful. It's awful. Look at it. Look. I mean, you know, I don't know. The Spectrum could have done a better job. Anyway, yeah, it's a shame because they've missed the mark on so many levels here. You know, they could have had a really decent Batman brawler. And have it as one perspective instead of moving up and around the screen and changing sizes and all that. I mean, once you get to the forefront of the screen, I mean, you can see that Batman is so badly drawn. Well, I mean, now we've got some bad guys here called Blade and Flex. I mean, what's the point? They weren't in the film. What's this got to do with? What's this got to do with the movie? Nothing. Right. So. Make a game that's got nothing to do with the film that you're actually making a game about. Brilliant decision. Well done. Replay value? No. Throw it in the bin. If you've picked this game up, use it as a coaster. Don't use it as anything else. Don't put it in your PlayStation. Don't taint your life with this utter garbage. You will regret it for the rest of your days. But yeah, there's nothing really redeemable about this game, unfortunately. I mean, if I could score it 0, I would, but it's going to have to go with a 1. It really is bad. There's nothing here that is new. There's nothing here that makes it stand out from other brawlers, apart from the fact that its standout moment is that it just looks crap. I don't even know what these bonuses do. I have no idea. You can choose one, and you just get this sort of muffled voice going blah, 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 or whatever it is that you're doing. I have no idea what they actually do. Maybe the instruction manual would show it, but who's got time for instruction manuals? I mean, come on. It's Batman. You don't need instruction manuals. And you've got a game with 3 buttons. Does it really need a blooming instruction manual? Oh, and by the way, it really is recommended, if you do decide to play this game, against all of my advice not to, go and change the control configuration, because they put jump on L1, and I don't know why you would even think that's a good idea when you've still got square, you've still got X. not being used at all. I mean, yeah. I don't get it. I mean, it's not even a final fight, is it? It's a blooming shit show is what this is. So yeah, avoid at all costs. I'm going to try and get Robin into play at some point. I'm hoping that I'll get that opportunity, just so we've covered everything and we just know that maybe Robin might be a better player. We don't know, or did they just do a worse job? What are those things floating around the screen? I have absolutely no idea. But yeah, it's such a shame because there's some good Batman games out there. There's some stunning Batman games out there. We've covered a few of them on the channel, and there are more Batman games that I haven't looked at yet, which I'm sure I'm going to go through at some point. But I think the Super Nintendo had a version of this, and I think the Mega Drive did as well, and I just don't know why you do that, especially as cartridges cost a hell of a lot of money. A cartridge over in the UK, for example, for the Super Nintendo would be in the realms of about £45 to £50 a cartridge, going up to £60 to £70 as premium cost. PlayStation games are around £40 for a disc. That's a lot, really, when you consider that CDs are a lot less. Why is that guy swinging that round? Yeah, let's see if I can... Oh, no, it's not even going to let me put the word crap into the high score table. Next time. Never know. Next time. So let's bring old Batface back in. And you pick up these little tokens. It doesn't seem to have any consistency on when Batman actually powers up. Because you can see both my health and my power-up bar is full. But it doesn't seem to want to do anything now. It just seems really inconsistent across the board with everything. Yeah, so... Age range, it doesn't matter because you're not going to play it, are you? Please tell me you're not going to subject your kids to this. Actually, maybe that's a good thing. If you don't do well at school, kids, you're going to be coming home and playing this for an hour. You could use it as blackmail, I suppose, if you really wanted to. I mean, I would never want to put myself in the position of playing this as a punishment. Certainly wouldn't put myself in the position of playing this for pleasure. It's just not fun. Look at it. Look at it. It's awful. I mean, look, I don't even understand what's going on. Even Street Fighter the movie had better animations and that wasn't fantastic either. But it certainly wasn't a Dungeon and Draxx moment. But you know what? The dungeon's doors have fully reopened now, guys, and I want your opinions. I want the games that you loathe. And I want a reason why, because when I come to play them, you'll get my 2 cents worth or 2 pence worth, depending on which side of the pond you're from. But I would like to know what games you'd like to see thrown into the Dungeon of Draxx now the doors are open for business. Let's try and keep it objective. If you think something's worth a score of 3 or under, let me know and give me your reasons why you hate it, because you never know, I might agree with you, I might disagree with you, but I'll find my own reasons why it goes into the dungeon. But please let me know. Let's get this a community event, the Dungeon of Draxx, the community edition. Let's get on with it. And yeah, I don't know I can play much more of this, guys. It really is grating on me now, and it's probably grating on you as well. Let's see, can I put crap in now? Yes, I can. Yes, that's what I think of the game. Crap. Let's see, can we get Robin? Ah, yeah, here we go. Let's get... Oh, I wish I'd never bothered now. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. I can't tolerate this anymore. You check it out with Robin for a bit, for a couple of minutes, if you can stomach it any more than I can. And I'll catch you next time on a better review, I hope. Until then, my friends, I look forward to your comments, and you just take it easy. And until next time, well, keep it retro, and as always, it's bye for now. Ta-da!